Hey everybody, welcome to Lunch with Friends. I'm Tim Nash with Skoman Realty. I am hanging out today at Feedwell Bakery and Kitchen with Elyse Garlock, architect. With I just like it. Have you ever watched How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
Ted Mosby, architect. That's someone I was like, Elyse Garlock, architect. She is with Solum Lang Architects here in Cedar Rapids. And I would like to talk to Elyse today because she is one of the architects. Are you one of the architects or one? Okay, I didn't want to make that mistake. Like all those other architects at Solum Lang are like, she didn't do all of it.
Yeah, no, Al Buck, he's a partner now. He's
awesome.
Working.
So, what we're talking about is she was one of the architects that helped design the big grove that is going in at the First and First project here in Cedar Rapids. If you don't know what the First and First project is, we will talk about it, but it's a really exciting project that's going on right now in Cedar Rapids on the west side of the river at First Street and First Ave. If you live in Cedar Rapids, you know what I'm talking about at this point. So we'll talk more about that. We're hanging out at Feedwell Kitchen and Bakery. It's one of Elise's favorite places to eat. Mm-hmm. And I now see why, because she got this amazing steak salad and I got a medianoche Cuban sandwich, which I haven't had one of those since the Lost Cuban downtown. They left a few years ago, so I'm really excited about that. Apparently, I made a mistake about Feedwell. I thought that they were principally breakfast. They have some really amazing lunch options. Like the sandwich and the salad are just like I saw a curry salad that I really want to try. I saw some great sandwiches. Plus, they do breakfast, which I'm sure you've done that.
And it's seasonal, so if you like a change up, it'll be different in the winter.
There you go. Oh, I did talk to Holly, the owner, yesterday, and she reminded me to Tuesday, August 29th. Tomorrow is Wednesday, August 30th, and what happens tomorrow? Do you know what happens tomorrow here at Feedwell?
No.
They're switching over to their fall drinks. So all you pumpkin people, it's coming. The pumpkin lattes and the spices, and I'm sure there's apple, and it's all coming tomorrow. All right? And this is going to actually probably show up on Thursday. So when you see this, you can rush out to Feedwell and get your pumpkin spice latte. Okay? So check out Feedwell. Really excited to eat this food, but let's talk with Elyse a little bit about First and First and the Big Grove building. So what are you most excited about with this building?
So I'm a West Sider. I was born on the West Side, grew up on the West Side. I live there now. I'm excited to have something really close to home. For a long time growing up, the West Side didn't have quite as much going on, and it's really great to see everything around the amphitheater and First going
Yeah.
up.
No, definitely. I can totally relate to that. I feel like, even before the flood, they're just the west side of the river was kind of always like, it was the redhead stepchild of downtown Cedar Rapids. It really was, and it's just so great to kind of see. I feel like Third Ave, right? No, Third Ave with like LP Street Food and Fix Hair Salon and at the time Popoli. Mm-hmm. Like it started to revitalize all that, and then we saw more with McGrath Amphitheater and the restaurants that are going down there. But now I really think that this is going to really anchor it as like it could have been kind of a fluke before, and this project is going to really turn it into a huge part of downtown Cedar Rapids.
Yeah, agreed.
So.
The other thing Big Grove especially is really focusing on is the workers' background in the city. So the factories and all of the production that used to happen along with our heritage. So Czech and German Pilsners, they're going to have a focus on those type of beers, that kind of food. So they're really trying to reach into the history of the fabric of our city and make what they're doing fit with what people want.
That's really awesome, because I think so my wife and I, we like to go to the one in the Big Grove in Solon. And I know that beer garden they have down in Iowa City is super popular, but I love that they are not everyone is the same. You know what I mean? I love that they want to take that part of our heritage in Cedar Rapids and make that. Plus, I'm sorry folks, I get tired of IPAs and sours. When I go to a brewery and all I see are IPAs and sours, and I love Pilsners, so everything you just said makes me really happy. And are they gonna do some Czech food too?
I really hope so.
Yes.
I keep trying to push for like some potato salad, sauerkraut, keep it simple, but we'll see. Their chefs are amazing, so whatever it is,
Very
it's
cool.
gonna go great with their beer.
Yeah, no, fantastic. Is there anything specifically about the building that you're excited about? So Solum Lang Architects, they did the American building downtown, and if any of you guys know what that is, it's on
First Avenue.
It's on First Avenue and First Street on the east side. And if you look at the front, it's like an original old, and I know you helped on this too. It's an original old like 1930 whoops-a-daisy. Like it's very like if you saw a movie from the 1930s but downtown, you'd be like, yeah, that's what that looks like. But then on the back, they put this really cool modern like melding with nature kind of a thing that's just so awesome. So
Yeah.
So back to my question. I apologize. I had to geek out on that for a second. What about this building are you kind of excited about?
The whole group, especially Matt Swift with Big Grove, we were really looking for something that wasn't just a place you were going to spend all your time inside. A lot of this building is trying to create a presence on the plaza where a lot of the activity is going to happen. And we have a long patio that has about the same number of seating outside that there is inside.
Fantastic.
Fronting on this plaza where there's going to be music and activities. And it's north facing, the light is great. It's gonna be just a perfect sort of beer garden.
I love it.
Really excited to sit out there in the summer and just.
And how I think there's a lot of different like kind of like a lot of different like dates that have been thrown around. But like, do you have an idea of when everything's gonna be done?
Everything or just Big Grove?
Just Big Grove.
Okay, so
she doesn't know. You don't know about everything else, do you?
No,
I think there's a couple of
no.
other different firms involved. Yeah.
So the Pickle Palace is slated to finish up here in the next couple months. And
Oz is very excited about that. Her husband is
Yeah.
a big pickleball player. I'm sure he's really excited about that.
Yep. And Big Grove isn't too far behind that. So by Christmas time, they're hoping to have stuff happening in the
That's
building.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, it's been a long time coming, but I think it's going to finally be here. So
Yeah.
that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, they just moved in all the brewing equipment, the kitchen's underway, so it's really starting to feel like a
Very
brewery.
cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, fantastic. Well, do you have anything else that you want to talk about as far as the project goes that we didn't touch on already?
I don't think so. It's going to be a really exciting place. The environment's totally different than anything else in town, so when it opens, you should go check it out.
Go check it out for sure. Again, it's the First on First project. They're going to have the Big Grove Brewery and Beer Garden down there, which, I mean, yeah, I'm sure everybody's super excited about that. But then they got the pickleball courts, Pickle Palace, huh? It's good. I hadn't heard that yet. Maybe I had, but I didn't know if it was an official name. But apparently it is.
Yeah.
And then there's also going to be, I think there's condos going in, and then there's going to be some retail space and other things like
Hotel.
that.
I think
a
they're
hotel.
working on a hotel too.
Yep. So really great usage of that west side of the river, kind of part of Cedar Rapids' whole Embrace the River thing, which I know is a big program that the Economic Alliance is working on, things like that. So thank you so much
Yeah,
for joining me
thanks for
today
having me.
with Lunch with Friends and talking about the Big Grove building and First and First. And I know it's going to be awesome, and I look forward to seeing you at the beer garden when it's all said and done.
Yep, I'll be there.
All right, fantastic. Thanks so much. Come down, check out Feedwell Bakery, and if you have something that you want to chat with me about over lunch, talk about something you've got going on here in the community, I'd love to chat with you. Just reach out. We'll have lunch. All right, have a great day.
Awesome.